Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Chanting for Change here on EWN Network. Teri is still on her mission, and this is will be her second day of cleansing. So I'm anxious for her to get back and tell us what it was all about. And I have no idea what she must be going through, but I know it's beautiful, whatever it is. So we have, of course, our beautiful co-host, Karen Palmer, and we have Christine Elizabeth.
Hi, everyone.
And we have Charlie, and they're both in New York. And we have Rosalind in California.
Hi.
And then we have Grace Isis, who is a traveler, and I'm not sure where she is right now.
Massachusetts.
Michigan?
Hello, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
That's where I grew up, Grace.
I always have a hard time saying
That's
that.
where my dad is. My dad's in Massachusetts.
Yes, I'm in Gloucester. And
In Gloucester. He's in Milton, pretty close by there.
yes, very close. Oh my gosh, I should stop by. And we have Tammy Fisk on.
Oh, wonderful. Hi, Tammy.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here. I've been having trouble all day, but Grace Isis and I have worked out a system where I do the programs and she's on with me in the morning. Well, here too. But anyway, but she keeps track of the comments on her phone, and it's been working beautifully. This morning was a real mess at the beginning, but it got better. So
And we
anyway, welcome.
Marty.
Glad you're all here. Excuse me. It's been a beautiful day, really. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our beautiful Karen telling us about our first chant. And then we will do that and go into our second chant. And then we will do our heart brain and our I ams and our declaration. And then we'll be all ready for the evening to get cozy in bed and have a nice sleep. So Karen, go ahead, take it away for us.
Right. Our first chant is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. This is where we are declaring that any obstacles, any barriers, or any illusions are being removed. We are declaring that anything that is not divine love, light, and truth just be removed from the universe. So we'll do that 3 times slow, and then we'll do 108 count. And beautiful Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. When we get to that magic number, I will lead us in a short meditation for freedom, and then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
And we declare that all barriers be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
And we declare that all illusions be removed.
Om
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
And now we're just going to really feel into that freedom, that feeling of letting go of all obstacles, all barriers, and all illusions, so that we can see each other's beautiful, beautiful, true, innocent, original self. So enjoy this next chant. Our second chant is where we are declaring with Nam Myoho Renge Kyo that let those miracles flow. So we declare that all living beings are accepting and awakened. They are happy and healthy. That all living beings live in peace and harmony and are free from all suffering and all illusions. We'll do this 3 times slow, and then we'll do the 108 count. Then beautiful Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then we will go into the heart and brain coherence experience. Then we will share our I am story and our declaration for peace on earth. So we declare that all living beings are accepting and awake. Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
And we declare that all living beings are happy and healthy. Nam
Myoho Renge
And we declare that all living beings live in peace and harmony and are free from all suffering and all illusions. Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo. Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Renge Kyo. Nam Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo. Nam
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam Renge Kyo. Nam Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Take a deep breath in And feel that love in your heart and that connection to the divine and to the whole family. I want to say welcome to Christina. Thank you for coming in. And Grace Isis, we have anyone new in the audience?
I think we have a troll. We have Suzanne Lin. She says, you really cannot honestly call this chanting. So Suzanne, we thank you, but this is our chanting. This is our family. Only love and light lives here. I don't know how you get her off. You see her?
I apologize. The thundering herd was running through. I had to get rid of them. Anyway, well, thank all of you who are here. And now we're going to go into our mind and heart connection. And we are going to visualize a light that is coming from our heart. And it's traveling to our spine and up our spine to our brain. And we are going to connect the love and the light that's in our heart with our brain that sometimes gets bogged down with the worldly stuff. And find a nice resting place for us. So to do this, what we do is we cover our heart with our hand. And we do that because where you put your hand is where your focus will be. And then we're going to slow down our breathing. And we do that by breathing into the count of 5 and exhaling to the count of 5. So breathe in to the count of 5. Hold it. And then exhale slowly to the count of 5. And in that exhale, we're releasing anything negative, any worries we might have. And then on our next breath, we're going to bring in love and peace and happiness. So think of something that makes you extremely happy, extremely joyful. And we're going to stay in that little place of peace for about a minute. And when we come out, we're going to do our I am. I am compassion.
I am joyful and happiness, and the garden is almost done with my vegetables.
I am capable kindness.
Nice.
I am
I am-
content.
I am guided and knowing.
I am a loving soul filled with compassion.
I am filled with gratitude for our loving family.
I am happy and seeing my family soon.
I'm a light bringer and truth seeker.
I am protected and safe.
I'm filled with light and gratitude.
I am peace.
I am peace too.
I am peace.
I am peace.
I am peace.
I am filled with love and light, and I am peace.
And we are
Peace
for
peace
For
peace.
peace.
Without our Mama P.
Charlie, you keep us hanging so long.
Right. And Tammy says, I am understanding. I am love. I am peace. And Marlene Bettinger says, I am grateful.
Beautiful. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go into our declaration. And then if there's something we need to talk about, we'll talk about it. So, my husband came home today and he was talking about, I know I'm telling this ahead of time, but he was talking about how he felt old. And I said, why? And he says, because I went to the grocery store. And when I got to the car and I was unloading the car, and I turned to take my shopping cart to the cart return, and this young gentleman came up and says, sir, let me get that for you.
Oh.
And this young man came and took his cart, and he says, the cart return was only about 4 feet away, you know? And I says, no, honey, you're not getting old. People are getting kinder. And I think that's true. And that's why we make this declaration every night, because we believe and we know that peace is on the earth. So let's all declare it together. And then we will declare that it's on the earth and we know it, and that it begins inside our heart. So all together now, we declare
we
that
declare
there is
there is
peace
peace
on
on
earth.
earth.
And
We
We
declare
declare
that it
Peace
begins inside.
begins inside of us.
So it is.
And so it is.
So it is.
Beautiful. And so I honestly believe that. And he might have been doing it because he's a little older, but that's still an act of kindness. That's
Yeah.
so,
I have a shopping cart story from today too.
okay, tell us.
So we went to this one store to get this keto bread, and they didn't have it. So we went to this next store, and in the next store, you have to put like 25 cents in to get the cart out.
Oh,
And you know, and then when you put it back, you get 25 cents. We didn't have a quarter in the car. So I said, oh, I'm going to manifest the cart as we were driving it. And then sure than anything, it's in front of right in front of the store, there was a cart that wasn't, you know. So the cart, so I pulled right up. I said, there, Erica, get out. There's our cart. And our cart was there. So then when we're done shopping, we go back and she brings the cart and she goes to, gives it to, asked one person, do you want the cart? And the woman just shook her head no and walked away. I guess she thought Erica was looking for the quarter. So then, then an old woman comes up and Erica goes, well, she don't want it. Do you want it? And the woman goes to give her a quarter. And she goes, no, we no, you know. So she gave the quart to an old woman that was, yeah. So we actually had a cart story too today. So.
well, you
You
know,
call
in
it
the
Audi, but that call it Audi the wolfing store.
Right,
That I even going shopping at.
right.
but you know, you weren't taking anything from the store because I give you your quarter back anyway.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So all you're doing is taking out the middleman of having to do the going and getting and the taking back. So
Right.
nobody lost on that. It was just pure kindness.
Right.
So-
And we got it for nothing, so we gave it away for nothing.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday I told you the miracle about the keys on our trip.
Right.
So
Yeah.
some of you have heard this one, but I was going to tell you the miracle of the dogs.
We heard that one too. They're running
Oh, you
around.
heard that one too? Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll tell you the
The
miracle.
Walmart.
At Walmart, yes. The land blessing. We searched for the land blessing the first day we got there. We searched. And the problem was, and I'm not trying to complain. Well, I am complaining a little bit. But my husband wouldn't go down the road I told him to go. He says, no, that's not the road. And I'm using angels, okay? Because I don't know either. So I'm just trying to follow angel direction. Anyway, so he takes us way far out. He goes, this is the road. So he turns down that road. And it was a most awful road. It had big rocks and all kinds of stuff in it. And we searched and we searched and we searched, and we couldn't find the land blessing. And there I was holding Charlie because I was going to put Charlie back in the land blessing. This is a rock named Charlie because I painted him all green and put a smiley face on him, put his name on it. And then I forgot him at home when we did the land blessing. So anyway, so he was kind of upset and I was getting a little crabby myself. And so we decided to wait till the next day. So the very last day we went and I said, honey, go down this road. Listen to the angels. The angels say, go down this road. And so he went down this road and we went for a while and we went for a while. And finally I said, I think this is it. And he says, what? And he says, this is it. You're right. Because I remember this parking place. So he parked the car and we got out of the car. And sure enough, it was where the land blessing was. So Charlie got lifted and I did film it. And I'm hoping I can figure out how to download it so that everybody can see me put Charlie. I put him in the stump, guys. There's a burnt stump where we had the land blessing. And we put the land blessing in a little hobbit hole right at the base of the stump. And when we looked into the stump, there was a heart in the stump. So that's where I put Charlie. But it was too deep for me to lay him, so I threw him in, and he stood up. He didn't land flat like I thought he would. He stood up like this. But he's in the land blessing, and it was a beautiful place. And boy, Christina, you are showing us something beautiful.
I am. Him?
Look at
My-
that
my
man in the
stump.
tree.
It's a stump.
Your stump is growing.
My stump that I put his little face on. And then I've got this little dude down here. He's DOG.
Yogi.
DOG. And then this is Randall.
Where's
Randall?
Randall? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What a fun garden.
Fun, but I'm really trying to see if I can pick up the moon. Oh, there it is. But
Oh, pretty.
it's setting right along with the sun. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're in a beautiful place to watch it. I bet
Yes.
you can see it really well too, Rosalind, huh? In California?
It's in California.
Still pretty light.
Oh,
gonna
well, I
say,
didn't mean now, but I meant when it gets to the evening.
Yeah, it was a sliver last night.
Yeah, it was just a little, when we were in Cloudcroft, it was just a tiny little sliver. We were out walking the dogs, and he says, look at the moon. It's just a tiny little sliver. And then we looked down, and there were deer. Deer had come up close to the cabins in a little grassy area. And they were all young bucks. You could tell they had their little horns, you know. And the dogs went crazy. So we finally had to leave because I didn't want them scaring the deer. But I don't know what we're seeing, but we're seeing a lot of pretty things. You live in a beautiful place, Christina.
Oh, thanks. I'm just walking. I'm getting my evening walk in.
I
walk.
My Tina, I walk every morning. So
I know you guys do 3 miles, for heaven's sakes. That's
yes,
pretty good.
Well, you know, you were on the morning show the other day, and I says, "What? You're not walking?"
Right?
We're done by then.
yeah. I wake up at
We
5
go
in
at
the
like
morning.
we go by
Tina.
5, 6 o'clock in the morning. We walk.
Yeah, I had to.
We're early birds.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
Oh,
I can barely get up to do the program. I've got to be honest about that.
I was just reading an article about a fawn that a Virginia dog saved from drowning in the lake.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. It
was
in
wonderful.
People, yeah. Yeah, and the dog wouldn't leave its side. Yeah.
Yeah. Animals are getting along even better, I think. You know,
Yeah.
if they're not hungry, they don't kill each other. They kill for food. Animals kill for food.
Yeah.
People
Yeah, I'm like
kill for other
The
reasons.
dog
I like
saved it. Like he pushed it, guided it to the shore and kept pushing it so it got to the shore.
Yeah, I saw that. It was wonderful. Yeah. So creatures love each other too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we better call it a night because in about 15 minutes, the late show is going to be on. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. And I love you all so much.
Okay.
And thank you, Grace Isis. You are such a blessing.
and thank you. So are you.
And we leave by
And
saying,
Christina and Rosalind and Charlie and our beautiful Christine.
Marlene says she did see that the dog that went to save the phone.
yeah.
She says she saw that. Yes, thank you, Marlene.
Okay.
It's really, really adorable.
My dog
Okay.
is sleeping on the
All
couch.
right. Here we go.
Now we have one more thing to do.
Namaste.
Namaste, you
Say,
all.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Love you.
Good night.
Have a
Bye,
wonderful rest of
everybody.
the
Bye.
evening.
Good night, Rosalind.
Now, if
Bye.
I
Good
can find
night,
the arrow.
everybody.